Team Fortress 2's marketing with the Meet the Team shorts was pretty smart. If you play TF2, I would guess that it's almost guaranteed that you've seen or at least heard of the shorts before you started playing. And if you've never played TF2 but know what it is, you've still probably seen the shorts. If you look back, playable characters in first-person shooters, especially around 10 years ago, really weren't much in the way of actual characters most of the time. Just some sort of nameless army guy. And I don't mean like our nameless army guy, mostly nameless, but you know, like generic run-of-the-mill military dude. Valve ended up using the characters they created to serve as the main marketing for Team Fortress 2. People who don't even play video games could enjoy watching what are basically just kind of commercials for a game. Yeah, okay, Meet the Team videos are good. They're funny, they're good marketing. Whatever, we get it. We also know that they're working on some kind of new short, presumably for an upcoming update. But even as far back as 2009, there were talks of doing something bigger. A movie! When the final Meet the Team video came out, which was Meet the Pyro, we also found out about a new partnership between Valve and Adult Swim. What crazy new possibilities could this bring? What wacky hijinks are about to ensue? It was a hat. It was just a robot chicken hat, and then later on some more hats. And then one actual Team Fortress 2 commercial that aired once. I feel like there has to have been more to this. Why would they make such a big deal out of a seemingly out-of-the-blue partnership like this just to bring in a few cosmetic items? It makes you think. Then we got confirmation that they were in fact working on a TF2 movie. Well, it was planned to be a 90-minute movie, but then they realized, that's too much work. So then it was shortened to 15. Whoa, a 15-minute short. What are they gonna do? This was like 4 years ago. It was expiration date. A great video, don't get me wrong. But when I heard that they were making a 15-minute TF2 movie, I would have thought that it would have been something more related to the actual game, I guess. I mean, either through a story directly connected to a new update, or maybe the whole Man vs. Machine plot, or something. But realistically, expiration date's only major impact on the game was a few weapon reskins. And the plot of that short, while absolutely something in line with TF2, is still pretty out there. The biggest Team Fortress source filmmaker is about the characters thinking they have life-threatening tumors, mutant bread, and a date between Scout and Miss Pauling, which is a character you might not even know of if you don't read the comics. Maybe not the first thing you might think of for a TF2 movie. Not that that's a bad thing. And pretty much since the short came out, there were rumors that expiration date was either a pilot episode or just an early episode planned for a Team Fortress 2 TV series on Adult Swim. The creators of 2013's Best Overall Saxy Award had a small part in helping to animate this short, and I've occasionally seen the rumor attributed to them, but as far as I could tell, there doesn't seem to be any real source for this. At least not that I could find. Supposedly, it fell through because Valve was unable to keep to deadlines. Which, would that surprise anybody? No? No, probably not. But when you have other Adult Swim shows like Venture Bros, which could take up to 3 years to make a season as short as 8 episodes, it makes you wonder that if this did happen, whether it was Valve or Adult Swim would decide to scrap it. Obviously, Valve isn't primarily an animation company. They make games. They used to make games. I don't really know what they do anymore. But they're still not an animation company. Doing a TV show or even a miniseries is going to require a lot of work. Probably some new staff, maybe new writers, animators, modelers, composers, etc. And there's also the potential problem of voice actors. Even in expiration date, Grant Goodeve, who voices the engineer, was unavailable. So just for that short, engineer had to be voiced by Nolan North, who normally voices Marasmus, among a billion other things. Maybe the regular voice actors wouldn't be willing to commit the extra time to a show. There's also the question of whether or not it would really work as a presumably 21-minute show. It's mainly only been under 5-minute shorts and comics. But I think that expiration date, which had a lot more character interaction than the average Meet the Team video, showed pretty well that the comic style of writing works just fine for an extended short. But out of all Valve's IPs, TF2 would still probably work the best for a mostly episodic show. It focuses on a relatively small amount of very identifiable characters with interesting personalities and a pretty big focus on humor. I mean, even now we still don't know some of the class's real names, and we hardly know much about the backstories to any of them. But these are good enough characters that putting them in just about any situation will probably be entertaining. Sure, you could give the characters some dramatic backstory, but that doesn't automatically make them interesting. Overwatch! Sorry, I got a bit of a cough here. Anyway, who knows though, maybe Ricochet would make a great show. While the Adult Swim partnership hasn't seen much use lately, Valve also has some kind of connection to Bad Robot. You know, J.J. Abrams' film company. They made Pastime, which I still find kind of weird. Hey, here's a new game mode and it's made by the company that made the new Star Wars movie. Okay, I guess that's cool. But there have also been talks of Bad Robot and Valve working together to make a Half-Life or a Portal movie. So maybe we'll see that in our lifetime. Unfortunately, we haven't seen a whole lot from the Adult Swim partnership, but maybe we could see some more from Bad Robot. Pastime's alright. I like Pastime. Am I the only one who likes Pastime? So was there going to be a Team Fortress 2 show? I don't know, I'm asking you. Do you know? Do you think I have the answer? What if I was a betting man? I'd probably say that, yeah, at some point, plans or ideas were at the very least probably passed around for a show based on TF2. But who knows if we'll ever hear anything about it ever again. Or maybe they're still working on it right now. But probably not, no. Well, we might not be getting a TF2 TV show, but at least we can all look forward to Machinima's original web series, Escape from TF2, about 3 friends getting stuck in a wacky cartoon shooter, where they have to join forces with a group of normies? Mental Gen? Oh, good.